Hello and welcome to another Raggy's beer haul video. 2 beer haul videos in one day. It is July the 18th, Tuesday. So got a beer in hand. So we'll do a beer haul video and we'll have a bit of a chat about the beers, the breweries, and we'll have a chat. Whoa, that's nice, that is. Cream stout. Anyway, so from Adventure Beer. So Adventure Beer services basically most of the East Midlands. Most, not all. Doesn't go as far over as to the other side of the Derbyshire or all the way to Skegness. It's a pity they didn't, but it is what it is. So from Cauliflower Brewery, and I didn't know this, but the Cauliflower Brewery, the bloke who runs it used to be a Black Irish brewery, so small world, isn't it? So there we go. And there's the first beer. I need to read it now to find out what it says. Grindleford Grit, a Nelson Savin Pale, 4.1%, from Derbyshire. Let's be right. And yeah, you, my friend, have chosen a belt. Nah, then says it on there. So very lots of dialect coming in this. You, my friend, have chosen a belter of a beer. Oof. Because in your beautiful hand is a bottle of Grindleford Grit, a modern masterpiece. Brewed the old-fashioned way, no machines, robots or chemicals. Just a barn in Barlow and a blooming brilliant master brewer. It's filled with cracking ingredients, generations of knowledge, and an almost unhealthy obsession for perfection. Now get it down, you son. At least I ain't got to read that for everyone because I've got 4 from one brewery. Next up, in tin, from the Imperial Stout Masters, soon to be coming to Nottingham, hopefully if they get the bloody lease signed, to the Tusk and Raider pub. They've already got they're waiting for the license to go through as far as I know. Pillars of Creation, a New England IPA from Bang the Elephant, of course, 5.4%. I will read what it says. Introducing Pillars of Creation, this New England IPA that will transport your taste buds to another dimension. With a juicy and hazy appearance, this IPA packs a punch of tropical fruit flavours and a smooth, creamy finish. You can't beat a smooth, creamy finish. Brewed with a carefully selected blend of hops and malts, Pillars of Creation delivers a complex yet balanced flavour profile that is sure to satisfy even the most discerning IPA enthusiasts. Whether you're enjoying it on a hot summer day or pairing it with your favourite spicy dish, this beer is the perfect companion for any occasion. So why wait? Take a journey into the unknown with Pillars of Creation and experience the bold and delicious flavours that await you. Bloody hell, there's some rattle there, isn't there? I mean, a bit of rattle was good, to be fair. Too many cans or beers just have some name and that's it. And it's like, yeah, but what's the flavours? What's going off? Nothing. So yeah. Next up on the list, to Lenton Lane Brewery for this. These guys possibly churn out the most beers, bar Neon Raptor. Neon Raptor are pretty much the kings of churning out beers. The only downer I think with Neon Raptor is if you get a beer that you absolutely God love, you'll only see it once. That does happen a lot with their beers. They've got this thing now where they're nearly bringing out 3 beers a week. That takes some doing. It's bloody impressive brewing, to be fair. Lenton Lane are probably the second most active. Cherry Phoenix, certainly the most active cask beer brewer in the local area of Nottinghamshire and beyond. Malty, ruby and mild. So basically it's a cherry mild. 4.7%. Doesn't say anything else. There's literally, that's it. That's what you're getting. Job's a good one. We'll chuck him in the box. Next up, from Little Brewing Company, based in Little Over, I think. Let me just double check. Because every time I say it, I get the bloody address wrong. Shaftesbury Street, Derby. So wherever Shaftesbury Street is in Derby. Now these guys relaunched, gone from bottles into doing cans with quite the snazzy artwork, and it works massively. Their beers are literally everywhere. They've gone from like an old-fashioned look to it's really interesting. And like this one, this is a flat top cask stout. Okay, so it says on the back, it's a non-fizzy ale, like drinking straight from the cask. It's not flat, it's just full of nitrogen, which means it has a great freshness without being too gassy. Stouty and chocolatey, 4.3%. I met these guys, met one of them at least, down at the Castle Rock Yard party. Absolutely top class bloke, absolutely lovely people. And every time I do a review wrong, they can just have a laugh at me for being fucking stupid. And there you go. So next up again from Bang the Elephant. Yeah, let's get banging. Yeah. Would you like some pizza with that? And this is a pineapple and marshmallow sour. Look at that. There is reading, whether I can read it, writing, or whether I can read. 5.3%. Since the dawn of time, there has always been one subject, one question that divides so many of us. Pineapple on pizza. I won't touch it. Yeah, I'll just lob it. But there you go. Here at BTE, we are quite fond of some pineapple on our pizza. But yeah. But for those of you out there who aren't, how about a pineapple beer? Which leads us to a new question. Would you like some pizza with that? Pineapple and marshmallow sour with a hint of vanilla. Make this one epic summer session beer or pizza munching companion. As I've said before, these guys make some of the best craft beer out there. If you've had their craft beer, you'll know this. And yes, I know them personally. I invited them to the wedding. They actually gifted me a cask, a pin of beer for the wedding, which was absolutely, you know, so kind. But yeah, but these guys and their tutelage from the likes of the ex-head Blue Monkey brewer, Simon, Damon from Emperor's Brewery, they listen, they move on, and they will dominate at some stage. Make no mistake. And the local breweries are all starting to realise this now, and they're becoming part of the bigger family, as it were. Whereas before, a bit like myself really, classed as an outsider. Oh, well, to be fair, I think I still am. But there you go. So next up, from Blue Monkey, and it did appear at the Raggy's Beer Festival. It's their Rhubarb Custard Pale Ale, 4.8%. It was kindly gifted to me by Blue Monkey, and I tried it. It was tasted amazing, and the buggers drank it all. It was one of a few beers that got totally drank. I bet Danielle might drank most of it. I know she likes that beer. Like I say, absolutely stunning. Rhubarb and custard. I'm liking where Blue Monkey are going with their craft beer. It's getting interesting. See where they go. Gotta be honest, they've come into the craft beer world at the strangest of times because of prices and all that, and it's tough. And obviously the brewery industries, as we've seen all over, that the brewery industry has had its pants pulled down, somewhat rotten, which I do feel sorry for them, you know. the government, you know, we need to get rid of these idiots. They couldn't want to piss up in a brewery. But that's me being nice. But yeah, looking forward to reviewing that and actually getting the review in. I didn't get the review, so I was gutted. I bought the mini keg home and I couldn't get any out. There was a dribble in the mini keg and I couldn't for the life of me get it out. That's what she said. 1 minute. Right, I'm getting the rest of this. I apologise. It's like me at night when I'm going for a wee in the toilet. You're there and it's like, for God's sake, it's just oil. Now, the big question is, will I get 2 pints? I've already had one. I reckon it's going to do it. I do. There's not a deal left in. Oh, 2 pints would be lovely. I'm knackered. Away up. We're going home. Football's going home. Oh, might actually get a bit more. Well, I've noticed that once it gets down to the right last dregs, that you can't get hold of it. Anyway, back to the beer hall from Alter Ego, and it's their Moon Going Down American Pale Ale. Again, Alter Ego very kindly gifted me was it a 10 litre? 10 litre bag-in box of their Small Fire Campfire Stout, which was incredibly kind as a wedding gift. And I absolutely love the brewery, both the people, Matt and his good lady, lovely people. First met them 2 years ago, and yeah, like I say, absolutely top notch. And another brewery that's going massive places with their craft beers. So I'll read what it says. Oh, the moon is going down, baby. There's a restrained bitterness painted all over green. There's a soft pillowy body yonder and a gentle haze, baby. I got a first quenching fruity delight and the sun's about to shine. Not quite sure what that means, to be honest, but 5.2%. There's obviously some, I'm not getting the joke, to be honest, but or what the conversation on the back, but yeah, it looks really interesting. And again, you know, amazing brewing. So we're in a beer hall and I'm on 13 minutes. How did that happen? So next up, from Cauliflower Brewery, it's Sup With Yo. A Derbyshire Pale Ale, 4.3%. And again, it's got that nah then. And basically, yeah, it doesn't really tell you anything that I haven't already mentioned in the other beer that they're from them. Standard dialects and stuff on the back. Sup with you. Next up. Oh, cheers. Oh. This is Bob On, Cauliflower Brewery. Bob On. I'm liking the local dialect. Yes, it's Derbyshire, but it's all very, for Nottinghamshire people as well. It's, you know, it's really hits a note. So Derbyshire best bitter rather. Okay, now best bitty. 3.8%. So yeah, another Cauliflower Brewery beer. And then finally, the rag has come back. Although, still swollen here. Still got issues. This is Barlow Sesh. So this is where they're based anyway, in Barlow. And Session IPA, 4.2%. Beltingly good ales from Derbyshire. Really pleased that Cauliflower have made it. I know there was at Op Idle, which should never have gone on in that day when it went on. But hey, yes, less said about that the better. But they're the beers. Today another 16 new beers for the beer wall. So the beer wall is starting to come out of its shell again. I've also got some other beers, so I'm going to do that in a minute. I've got another beer haul. Cheers all.